to episode 182 of Credit 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about the different credit discrimination laws that you need to know. Now, a lot of these I don't know. I had to learn about this, and that's how I was able to even put this together. But I created a full blog that actually go over all of these. For all the episodes, there's a blog. So definitely make sure you guys go over these different things and understand that we do have things out there. We just have to really search and find what rights we have and what different laws are out there. So the first one I want to talk about is Equal Credit Opportunity Act. This, you guys, is going to make sure that we have access to equal credits. Everybody else, it's not going to be based off of like race, your color, religion, your national origin, your sex, your marital status, your age, or because you receive public assistance, because that can be a thing too. But definitely make sure you guys look into that if you feel like you've been discriminated because of those different things. Also, we have our Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is the one that I love the most, to make sure that our credit is going to be protected. It's also things to make sure that it's 100% accurate, it's 100% complete. So definitely, I love the FCRA. That is my favorite. The Fair Housing Act, you guys. We had so much stuff going on back in the day with redlining. So definitely we have to think about the Fair Housing Act is with race, color, religion, national origin, sex, disability, or your family status. Okay, so this something that you guys definitely have to look into. Home Mortgage Disclosure Act. This is something I had to learn when I got a mortgage. This is basically saying that you are supposed to get your disclosure. I know in certain states, I don't know, honestly, when it come down to business or personal, but I know when I got my loans, I had to be disclosed to them 3 days before I closed on them. That's something so that you can know all the fees, everything you get yourself into. You got 3 days to really think about it. Like, are you sure? They don't even do that. Well, they do that with more marriages, but not everywhere. Like, you can go right into a marriage. I know in the state that I was in, I think they give you like a week to think about it or something. But definitely that is there because you guys are supposed to get the disclosure about your rates, your fees. Next is the Dodd-Frank. So this right here, you guys, this was for consumers, and it's going to be certain provisions for credit and lending practices. So definitely get more information about this. And it's on my website. Let me move this out the way, Rickita.com. So definitely look on there and you can see the blog, and I should have it below in the description. And then to the Credit Repair Organization Act, you guys have certain things where we're supposed to tell you, we're supposed to send you out a contract. So definitely you're supposed to get your contract to know exactly what we're supposed to do, what you're supposed to do. Definitely, again, this is in my blog. You can look on my website. And then also you might have some state level fair lending laws. I realized this. So when I did a lawsuit, they had federal and they had state. And I had to understand that I should just go with the state if I'm suing in state court. But you want to look at those different laws, okay, for the federal and the state. And if you guys have any questions, you can definitely call me. This is something where you really need a lawyer to go over your different things. You can literally do a Google search on what's your situation. Also, but I'll be happy to, maybe tell you, hey, look into this, look into that. I'll be happy to help you guide to who you should probably talk to help you with this matter. But definitely on my website, Rickita.com, schedule a call. I'll be happy to help. Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to episode 183 of Credit 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about what to do if a creditor denies you, reduces, or even cancels your credit. Now, I went through all these different things, and they canceled my credit or denied it or reduced it, and I knew exactly what it was. So I want to teach you guys how to know exactly what it is. So first off, you need to know exactly what it is. So the thing is, to know exactly what it is, you guys have to literally ask them. Like, let me give you an example. If they're denying you for something, like they're giving you a denial, they should actually give you a denial letter. You should get that denial letter in the mail, usually in the 5 to 7 business days. They say, hey, we're going to send you a letter out. We denied you. They'll let you know in the mail. Sometimes they'll send you an email saying, hey, we have a protected notice for you, and then you can put your information in there that they make requests, and they'll tell you exactly why. That is your letter right there. Instead of them mailing it, they have it electronically for you. Now, if they reduce your credit, usually they'll tell you why they reduced the credit. Sometimes I don't remember receiving a notice for like reductions, but I have received reductions for sure. Um, when it came down to reductions, I just seen that it was reduced. I never got a reason why, but you do need to call and understand a reason. I knew personally that they did not like that I held balances on all my credit cards. They thought that something financially is going on, so they wanted to stop it. Like they was like, oh no, we're not gonna make it so that she can actually not pay this. Not that I wasn't paying everything, but I had balances on everything. They don't like the high utilization. When you guys have high utilization, they want to actually start lowering your limits because they're starting to think, okay, you've been holding this balance for 9 months, just paying interest on it. That's like not normal. Are you having problems? And when you pay a big amount on it too, I realized like not only just holding the balance, let me not say that you can hold a balance, that's fine. If you hold the balance, they could technically drop your limit, but they're not. But when they actually dropped my limit, they dropped my limit when I actually paid it off finally. Like say if I held a balance for 6 months and I finally pay it off and I get one lump sum payment, that's when they want to drop your credit score. So be careful. If I'm going to pay off anything, I'm going to give them a payment at a time and I'm going to break it up. I'm not going to just give them lump sums anymore because I find out when I do lump sums with certain companies, like Synchrony, Chase, two companies that did that to me, it's just a problem. That I don't like. So definitely make sure you guys keep that in mind for the reductions and cancel your credit. Usually don't cancel your credit anyway. When my situation when I didn't pay on them, like we're gonna charge it off. We're gonna give you a collection. So, but the cancel your credit, they can cancel it for other reasons, and they should let you know in the mail why they're gonna cancel it. But just if you had this problem, just review your credit report, see what's wrong. Like I said, I already knew I had utilization problems. If they canceled it, I already knew that they canceled it because I didn't pay it. Like that's what it is. But review your credit reports and see what you can fix. And maybe you can see, oh my gosh, I got new collections. They didn't like that. I got new charge offs. I'm not paying my other ones. They don't like these different things, and fix it. So improve your credit profiles. Make sure you guys have at least 4 credit cards. You have everything on auto pay. You're paying it on time. You're not having any problems with that because I've been fighting with this fly all the time. This whole time we're trying to record all these series of videos. So please, let's ignore this fly just in case it's your first episode watching it. I recorded like 9 videos this whole time, and it's like this fly. It's just one day I'm recording and I'm like fighting it. So let's ignore it. I'm trying to ignore it too. But just basically improve your credit reports and your credit profile. Make sure you have 4 credit cards and 2 installment accounts. Okay, and make sure you pay on time, put everything on auto pay, and then communicate with them. Ask them, hey, why did you do that? Is there any way I can fix this? Can I get a higher limit? Can you increase it from this? Maybe you could drop it less than this. Talk to them and see exactly what's going on and consider other credit options. I like this option too, because some credit cards, you guys, are just not going to do what you need them to do. And you need to move on to other credit cards. I just know that for sure because I was stuck on certain credit cards like, oh, I want this credit card, I want that credit card. And it's like, no. I'm just going to get a credit card that's going to give me what I thought you was going to give me. I can get it somewhere else. Like, that's how I look at it. And I have done it multiple times. Like, still, I don't have some credit cards I went in the past, and I don't even care anymore because I have other credit cards that replaced it. So if you find that they got a denied from this company, look on my website, Rickita.com. Look on there. I have a list that say pre-qualified without hard inquiry. Go down that list and see which credit card you want because they'll let you know yes or no without a hard inquiry. So that is good. So definitely go there and check. And if you have any additional problems, make sure you guys seek professional help. I can possibly help you with this situation. I can see exactly what's going on, what you need to fix. So definitely schedule call me. It's on my website, Rickita.com. And just monitor your credit going forward. See once you get this situation fixed, you move on to new credit cards. Make sure you keep monitoring, see where you at, what you need to fix, what you should possibly change, and address any financial issues that you're going to have in the future if you have them right now, to make sure that if you having financial problems, you get the loans that you want or you get with the financing that that you need. Like, address it. Don't just say, you know what, I'm just gonna just wait, or you know what, I'm not just gonna get anything. Like, address it. If you need a loan for a specific reason, try to get it from another company, or maybe you should just get a credit card. Maybe the credit card will suffice instead of having to get that loan. And just pay the credit card off as soon as possible and give yourself a set amount that you're gonna pay on a credit card. Act like you're paying on the loan. But hopefully this video helped.